Sometimes the most delicious pastas are the simplest pastas. So Adam Swanson is going to show me a really quick way on showing off some eggplants and some pancetta in a pasta that's a little bit unusual. I haven't seen this one before.
Yeah, so this is a spicy eggplant and pancetta pasta just with a 4-pulse pasta from San Remo. So I'll get you to chop up some pancetta for me while I slice the garlic.
If you wanted to keep this 100% vegetarian, just take the pancetta out.
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful, and it's still really delicious because you've got the chili and the garlic in there, and eggplant's so meaty in itself, isn't it?
Yeah, the Lebanese eggplants, so those skinny, long ones as they are there, are great because you don't need to salt them. I don't salt them at all.
Yep.
So just put my garlic into the oil. I'll get on to just slicing the tomatoes in half.
And Swanee, you've just been in Italy.
Yes.
Where you tour and you explore all the most amazing places in Italy from top to bottom, and you get inspired, and this is where you get all your delicious ideas for recipes for pastas.
This one came from literally being on the side of the road, looking at these beautiful carts of all this fruit and veg, right? Looking at the seasonal fruit and veg and thinking, wow, those eggplants are so shiny, basil, tomatoes, and I just whip it together, you know, and that's the great beauty about pasta.
All right, there's your pancetta, kind sir.
Thank you. I'm going to place that into the pan.
And then how would you like these little Lebanese eggplants to be?
Just straight in half and then into quarters again and then just dice for me.
Okay, can do.
And the great thing about the pulse pasta just, it's made from 4 different pulses, being chickpeas, peas, borlotti and lentils, gluten-free, egg-free.
High in protein.
Yeah, see? It's good as a Sunday oven for me, you know? It's good. And it has a great taste, right? It has a really, really good taste.
Yep. As long as it tastes good, then, you know, why not try a different variety of pasta that's on the market?
Do you know how many times I've snuck it in on my kids' pasta and they don't even know?
Don't they?
They don't know. They just sit there and scoff it down. They love it. So just adding the chilli. There's no need to use a knife to cut it up. Just using your scissors, slice it nice and thinly.
That's a great little trick.
Now, if you're not a big fan of chilli, you know, you can just do a half or remove it totally. No problems. But I like that fieriness.
I do like, not too spicy though, Swanee.
This is my Sunday arvo, you know, Sunday afternoon, I had a big week in the kitchen, I need a bit of spice to give me that kick to get me through the rest of the night. Now, when you add the eggplants into the pan, they're going to basically suck in all the beautiful olive oil and a bit of the fat from the pancetta. So don't be scared to add a splash more, okay? Because we want to brown them off, get a bit of golden colour to it.
They're like sponges.
Yeah, Justy did well there. Really good. Look at that. Cut all nice and evenly. I'm impressed. A bit more olive oil. Good for you.
It's good for you, absolutely.
Okay, Just. There we go. Now, I need some basil. Ted, straight into the pan.
Okay.
So we're going to allow that to cook for 3-4 minutes.
Fantastic.
Time to add the tomatoes into the pan.
Nice little cherry tomatoes that are going to blister and collapse a little bit.
Correct. Lovely. Whilst the tomatoes in the pan, Just, we need to get our pasta into our salted water. So in with some salt.
Okay. And how long does this pasta take to cook, Adam?
About 8 minutes, Just.
Okay.
So grab the ladle for me if you can.
Sure thing.
Now, to help collapse down our tomatoes and bring our sauce together, some of that pasta water into the pan like so.
Great.
By adding the water, it's basically going to collapse down our tomatoes, allowing the flesh, that beautiful inner of the tomato, to create our sauce.
Sounds fabulous.
Just the sauce is cooked down perfect, exactly where I want it.
That's good.
Check the pasta. I need to add some basil into that sauce if you can, Just. Perfect.
Sure can.
So straight out of the boiling water, our pasta into the pan. Okay, that's a must when you're cooking pasta.
Yep.
Don't take it to the sink and strain it all. Get it straight from the hot water into the pan. Immediately absorbs all the flavour of your sauce, and you're going to have a great pasta.
And we've been saying this on Everyday Gourmet for many, many years now. You taught me this too. Put the pasta straight in the sauce, coat each individual strand of pasta because it's going to taste so much better.
Definitely. And I like just a splash of olive oil.
Yeah.
Just a little bit like so to finish. Then to plate. And this time I'm using a little bit of a different cheese called ricotta salata.
It's a refreshing change because you love to use your pecorino quite often.
I do, but this one here is great because it's dried ricotta basically, and it brings that little bit of saltiness to the dish. So on Sundays, my body's saying to me, you know, I need a little bit of salt every now and then.
I just had a taste of it. It is
quite salty.
It's quite salty, but it's beautiful. It's lovely. It's a nice change from always having parmesan and pecorino.
Perfect.
You know what? I want to try this pasta. I'm very interested to see how it tastes with all those different flavours and that little bit of ricotta salata. Yum. You said you'd fool your kids with this variety of pasta, you're fooling me because it tastes sensational. And that sauce, we talk about simplicity and sometimes the simplest things taste the best. Hell yeah, love it.
Thanks.